Mr. Yonke, it's been a while since we had the opportunity to interview you, and there's been some developments. Marriott is finally open. What can you tell us about this?
Oh, it's good news that it's finally open. Marriott is a very important player, especially in the U.S. market.
Mm-hmm.
And now that it's open, we're going to probably see an increase in traffic out of the U.S. What has to be put next to it is airlift, of course, and we think the airlift hopefully will be coming because the hotel opened.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very important for the tourism industry to see a growth in the U.S. market. Our master plan talks about it, and that's where we have the opportunity to grow. It's a beautiful property. They increase the amount of rooms. It's completely refurbished, so it's ready to take on, and we're excited about it.
Marriott is becoming a very important player here in our tourism on the island. Do they have more developments?
Yeah, there's a couple of them. Number one, don't forget Marriott is also owner of Renaissance brand. We do have a Renaissance brand here on the island. Next to that, you have the Marriott Courtyard that's being built right in front of the new hospital.
Okay.
Probably be ready in a couple of years. And the third one is a pretty big property that is being planned for the area of Penstraat, which is at the outskirts of Punda, where it's going to be probably a Marriott all-inclusive product, which is a brand new product that Marriott is talking about. So the talk is that hopefully by beginning of next year we'll have start the construction of that property, which is 340 rooms.
There's also, so we have great news about Marriott here on the island, but there's also talk about Hilton leaving the island. Do you know what happened there?
Yeah, it's very normal in the tourism industry and the hotel world especially, that owners of properties, because Hilton is not the owner of the properties, and Marriott also are not owners of properties. What they are, they run the property. They put their flag on it and they manage it. What happened was that the owners of the property decided they wanted a new brand, and they decided to go with Dreams, which is an upscale, all-inclusive, a very well-known brand. The property right now is being completely refurbished. It looks great. That is also going to have a very important impact on the U.S. market, because it's a brand that is run by a U.S. company, which is a tour operator. So the chances of us getting maybe charters or more flights out of the U.S. market, it looks very well.
So do you think all-inclusive is going to become popular here on the island, and will it affect other industries?
Well, I put it this way, we have been in the past, Curacao didn't have enough all-inclusive product.
Yeah.
It's not only all-inclusive, there are certain markets like Ecuador and South American markets that ask for it. And if you don't have it, they'll go to where it's at. Yes, you're seeing an increase in the all-inclusive product on the island. But I think right now with what's coming in line, we should have enough. That's my personal opinion. Does it have an effect? I don't agree with people saying that the all-inclusive product is bad for tourism. Why? Because don't forget that the person that comes and stays at an all-inclusive product wants to also enjoy the island. It's not only the hotel they're going to enjoy. So it brings a product of people that want to go all-inclusive to your island. So the idea is that they won't spend 7 days in the hotel, but they will go outside, and which is normal. So right now, to give you an example, in Aruba, supposedly there's right now they're not accepting any more all-inclusive products, but I understand there's another one planned. So that's the movement going on. Don't forget, the hotel industry is going through very tough times right now, competing with the apartments and houses that are being rented, and you need to make it enticing for clients to stay at your property. And one of the things that people like is all-inclusive. There's people that don't like that, but there's a market out there that we have to go after.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.